Good Wednesday morning, YouTube. How you guys doing today, honey? I hope y'all gonna have a good day. Hey, Derek, how you doing? So I popped on this morning because I was on a live stream last night. I was on Miss Pizzaro's live stream last night, and she was playing a video, reacting to a video from a chick over there in the woke sector, if you want to call it that, by the name of Jessica X. Jessica X is a pick me. She twerk around from chat to chat, caping for these very emasculated, very stupid, hey Natasha, black men over there in the black manosphere, right? So she did a reaction video on it. I hopped on the stream, and if you guys know anything about the woke sector, you know I go back and forth from the woke sector to the beef sector. And so this is the second time I've seen woke sector content in the beef sector. So the question that I have, hey, the one and only, is hey NYW, is the woke sector and beef sector finally merging? Because when it comes to the woke sector, it's not nothing but an extended beef sector, in my opinion. I go from sector to sector. I mess with people. I'm real messy. I roast and gag. Y'all know how I am. I also talk about serious issues. But pretty much, primarily, the same thing that they do over there pretty much is the same thing that they do over here, right? So anyway, I was happy to see Pizzaro doing some content about this Jessica X chick. She is very... Well, number one, she is British. She's British born. She's over there in Britain. She got the nerve to come over here and speak on American black women for the most part. And the only thing that she's doing is she's twerking for these men for attention. She's across the pond. They're and they're so emasculated, and they do anything for validation. I'm talking about these men in the black manosphere, that they would prop up this British born heifer that they don't know nothing about. You see what I'm saying? So Pizzaro was doing a reaction video last night to something Jessica X was talking about, but she was talking about Chrissy. If you guys know Chrissy is a very popular black content creator in the woke sector, and she advocates for dark-skinned women, right? And so this British-born chick that keeps photoshopping herself, I guess she's still clout chasing over there. And so, hey, Chris. So she's going against Chrissy for clout now, right? I don't even know why they're still dealing with this chick. Pretty much, she was scared to jump on the panel with me when I was over there, but now she's coming for, I like Chrissy too. Now she's coming for, Chrissy, right? So Chrissy also did a reaction to what she was saying last night, because some of her people were going over there trying to defend dark-skinned black women, American-born black women, as well as Chrissy, right? And so, like I said, she clout chasing. Jessica X has always been clout chasing. She clout chasing now, especially when it comes to the manosphere. Now, when the video that we're going to react to is one of my old videos about Jessica X, because I don't think nothing about the clown. Hey, March baby. Also Pizzaro's, we're gonna react to her video. We're gonna react to Pizzaro's video, my video, and Chrissy's video, right? Because the thing about Jessica X is, hey, Season of the Witches, this chick don't know nothing about American-born women. Okay, she has no idea really of what she's talking about. The only reason why she's still over here in existence anyway is because of these manosphere maggots, these weak manosphere black men, okay? I saw you catch some of that live NYW. So one of the manosphere clowns even popped on Pizzaro's video last night. That's why I asked the question, is the beef sector and the woke sector, finally merging, finally coming together? It's pretty much, the same thing that we do over here is the same thing that we do over there, but they got different topics. One of the most popular topics that they can't get over is the gender war topic, right? You always have these weak, emasculated black men going at black women for whatever reason, because they insecure. They say they don't like black women. They can't stand black women. They have mommy issues, but yet still you can't stop talking about black women, right? So that's what Pizzaro encountered last night, and they called Jessica X the king of the black manosphere, because she is supposedly a black woman, but she is across the pond, and she speaks very derogatorily about American-born black women, which she doesn't have. She has no reference points really, except for what those men that she's using over there, because she's twerking for attention. She want to be seen. And now they got her coming for a couple of black men over there in particular, Mr. Fantastic. They got her coming for Chrissy, but I think there's a guy over there by the name of Game Changer. He's always into it with Chrissy, and I think that he is the one that is pretty much leading the charge. They sick this heifer on black women, and they think this heifer is gonna move a mountain. But Jessica, girl, okay, I'm back, bitch. I'm not really back, but I'm just coming for you again, okay? Why is it that you can speak on everybody, but you won't never debate me, Jessica? Huh? Why is that? Why is it that you really won't debate anybody? You just want to say what you say so they can twerk for you, these weak, emasculated incels, so they can twerk with you and give you praises because you insecure and you thirsty, bitch. You got to come all the way across the pond to get some attention, right? Okay, girl. I see how you moving, though. But anyway, how you going to talk about us? And she don't even live in America, but she always got something to say. And she feel, these other black dudes over there in the black manosphere, like I said, they weak, they emasculated, and they put a battery in her back because they get off on hearing what is supposedly a black woman go at other black women. Do you know how weak you sound when you are a woman and you are caping for these weak, emasculated beta males, these dusties, these incels that want women, any kind of woman, but because they can't get a woman offline, they would really jack off to an avatar, right? And she keep changing the avatar. Nobody knows what she really looks like. Do you see what I'm saying? And so it's just weird. But I see they over there still doing the same thing. So anyway, we're going to get into it. And I may sound stupid, but what is an uncle? Do what? Are you a troll? Like we don't have time for a troll. Like, are you one of them Jessica X trolls? Take your ass back over there, you weak bitch, where you came from, okay? Ask your mama what an uncle is, bitch. Okay, why the fuck you do that and get the fuck off my goddamn platform? That's what the fuck you do. And if you say one more motherfucking thing and instead of enjoying the content, your ass is the fuck up out of here. All right? Oh, what is an incel? Okay. What is it? Okay, you better talk fast around here because I'm not going. All right? Just like I wasn't going last night, y'all. I don't have time. I don't play. They say I get run off from every sector, right? But this is how you know motherfuckers over here don't know what the fuck they talking about, right? You got motherfuckers in the black manosphere and in the woke sector over there that know very well who the fuck I am, and they won't even, especially this Jessica S bitch, be scared to debate me, right? Because I don't take that shit. I'm not compromising with nobody. I'm not trying to hear nothing that you got to say. I am not freaking interested. I am not motherfucking impressed. Okay? Y'all don't have time this morning. I really don't think one and only. I don't never fool with these clowns. You know what I mean? And so I don't mind crushing the motherfuckers over there in the black, over there in the woke sector, the quote unquote woke sector. You see, but what an incel is, real quick, an incel is a man or a woman that is pretty much non-select, is a non-select male, like an ugly dude, a nerdy dude, a shy, ugly, nerdy dude. You see what I'm saying? And they stick to themselves and they only deal with people online. You know what I mean? They go from platform to platform because they're unhappy. A black incel is one of these online dudes that says that they hate black women. They really don't hate black women. They just hate the fact that they're not selected by any woman at all. So that's what it is. They're socially awkward. They don't know. They have no social skills. They can't get a woman, so they spend all their time online fantasizing and living this whole alternate lifestyle. Okay, that's what an incel is. And some of them are so crazy that they actually go out and eventually, harm people because they're non-select. They want women. They don't know how to get women. So I guess it drives them crazy or something. They're whole weirdos, basically. Weirdos that live online. That's what an incel is. Get their whole life online, but blackfishing and catfishing, fake avatars, fat, greasy, disgusting, and ugly. And yes, it means involuntary celibate. They're involuntary celibate because they can't get a woman. That's what I mean by that, Marcus G. Okay? So anyway, let's talk about this Jessica X chick. And like I said, this is a reaction video. Y'all, please, okay, thank you. And sorry again, I am real supportive. And when okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I apologize because I thought you was a troll, especially when I'm talking about woke sector content. You have a lot of black male trolls that come in these sections because they be twerking for Jessica X, and ain't nobody got time for that. And I can't even believe that I'm talking about this heifer again because I talked about her like 3-4 months ago, right? So it's just I don't have time for this hoe. I've never been to her platform. The only reason why I'm talking to her about her today in the beef sector is because Pizzaro was talking about her in reference to what she was saying on Chrissy's channel about Chrissy, right? Because a lot of us have heard of Chrissy. Like I said, she advocates for dark-skinned women. This Jessica X child, I don't take these people seriously. Okay, y'all know I don't take none of them serious, especially those manosphere Negroes. Okay, I especially don't take them seriously. So when one of them had the gall to get up there on Pizzaro's channel last night with that speech impediment, and I couldn't even understand him, so I just pretty much had to go and shut him up. I don't have time. I ain't got it to do. I don't deal with none of them because they're whole weirdos, and they keep throwing out these same old lame ass arguments that they've been throwing out for years against black women. They're stereotyping the women of their own race, and it's ridiculous. Like it amazes me, and for that reason, I don't freaking deal with them because I don't have to. But I will cuss your ass out. I will roast you. I will gag you, and I will go on about my business. So I am glad that the beef sector is choosing to take a look at it, pay attention to woke sector content. I hope it fully merges together because there's so many more people over there to talk about as opposed to the beef sector. When you only have a few people to talk about, you go over there to the woke sector, there's a wealth of content over there, and I was happy to see Pizzaro branching out last night. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm happy about it. I'm good with it because y'all know I go back and forth, right? So anyway, let's start with Pizzaro's video. And she had a problem with Jessica X and the things that she was saying. Do you see what I'm saying? And like I said, she a manosphere mammy. Chrissy called her a $5 pick-me. Do you see what I'm saying? If you don't know what a mammy is, a mammy and a pick-me is a term used for black women that speak up and get behind and champion black men that hate black women. You're a black woman, but you standing behind men that hate black women. Okay, black men that hate black women. The thing about this Jessica X, like I said, she's across the pond. She's from Britain. She also has a lot of Anglo supporters, right? And a lot of people may not know that about Jessica, but me, I know. And so we're going to review an old video of mine as well, but we're going to start with Pizzaro because we are over here in the beef sector, and this is a reaction video. But once again, let me pull it up. And I am happy that she a whole picked me. Do you see what I'm saying? She picked me for the black incel, weak black he-man woman haters, black woman haters, and she also pick me's for them Anglos that be backing her. Do you see what I'm saying? So my thing is every time, and like I said, this is the second time really since the weekend that woke sector content has merged with the beef sector. I'm happy about it. But the thing about it is a lot of people in the beef sector don't really know anything about, a lot of the history. History is important. The origin story of a thing is important, right? So I am always happy to share. Okay, so that's why we're going to review a little bit of my video as well. But like I said, let me pull up Pizzaro's video. And we'll get started, honey. We'll get started. I'll hit that like button, okay? But like I said, I hope one sector merges with the other. I hope they merge, fully merge. Let me find her video, if I can. Here it is. So, no, that's not. I'm looking for Pizzaro's video. Hold on, guys. Here we go. So this was a 4-hour video from Miss Pizzaro last night. I hopped up on this live stream to get rid of this manosphere dude. Do you see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people didn't understand why I was, talking over him and talking through him. It's because I don't like when black men disrespect black women in particular. And we know that over here in the B sector, this is pretty much a black female dominated sector. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm not going to let some manosphere dude come over here and spat off all this type of rhetoric and all that and get away with it. You see what I'm saying? I don't have any insecurity issue. So I don't mind putting him in. I mean, the dude stuttering and all this and all that when I'm talking to him because they really don't want none. So when you run around talking about, oh, she get ran off from, every sector, do I really? Do I really? Or do they bow down to the dragon? That's what I want to know. Okay, let the truth be told. Hey, Cass, and I'm curious, Miss Olivia, why are you hoping the woke sector merges with the beef sector? Because it's more content, and because the beef sector is pretty much black female dominated, I think that it would add nuance to the black manosphere. And we know that the woke sector, right now, the black manosphere and all those he-man black woman haters, they're pretty much, they think they're running the show. And you don't have a lot of, black women. The sisterhood is not strong enough over there. Do you see what I'm saying? And they need to bow down to the dragon, right? So if I can lead the charge for the sisterhood to link up like Voltron and come together against the black manosphere, that's what I'm going to do. You have a lot of strong black women over here in the beef sector that ain't trying to listen to nothing that the black manosphere is talking about. And I heard Kevin Samuels with his whole child, he want all the boys. He said his milkshake bring all the boys to the yard, right? So because he want all the boys to come play with his yard, he is over there disrespecting black women, and they letting him disrespect them. Okay, but I can say nothing about Kevin Samuels because I'm not doing content over there right now. But I heard JV talking about Kevin Samuels. I don't see, they are so weak and they are so desperate. Anybody that's going to speak out against black women, they're going to get behind them. Hey, Tracy, and I don't understand that. But we have a lot of black, strong female content creators over here. So, yes, I hope that the woke sector merges with the beef sector so they can lay some of those weak incel black men, those he-man black woman haters, so they can lay them to waste. I mean, this is light work over here in this sector. Them dudes over there, they so weak. It's light work. Jessica X, all you mammies and pick-me's over there, this is light. You guys are lightweight when it comes to the beef sector. Thanks, Cash Life. Thank you, love. Thanks for the cash, the super chat. Thanks, babes. So anyway, but like I said, this is pretty much me giving origin stories or backstories to some of the people that are being talked about. I did that this weekend about some that are popping up, some of the names that are popping up over here in the beef sector. Like I said, a lot of people don't know the backstories. They don't know the origin stories. You know what I mean? They don't know the outcast. This weekend I had a back and forth with the thieves over there, with the Dusties. Do you see what I'm saying? And old girl put a battery in her back, and they try to make it seem like they was doing something. She a whole scammer. She a whole con man, Cass. And I had to play an old video. When y'all went through that incident. See, the Cass Life was conned by that thieving couple over there too. Do you see what I'm saying? But people don't know the backstory over here, so they get behind. She is a terrible debater. She won't debate me. Every time I jump on the chat, when I was over there, she'll jump down immediately. Immediately. Okay? So anyway, I can't with Kevin Samuels. I can't with him either. I never even looked at one of his videos, but I heard about it. All I got to do is hear about it. I'm not impressed. Okay? Hey, Crystal. But yeah, she won't debate me. I tried to roll up on her a couple of times, and she ran out. As soon as I jump on the platform, her and Fantastic, the only one that would debate me, try to debate me, is ugly ass Fantastic. But as far as Game Changer and Jessica, no, they run. When I come, they run. They really don't want none. But they say over here, because I go from sector to sector, I'm getting ran off from the woke. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just that they don't know what they're talking about. I ain't mad at them for saying it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And so, we know that it's not the case. If you are over here and you have been over there with me over there in the woke sector, we know that I am not getting ran out from any sector. I get bored. I get bored because there is no competition. And I go from sector to sector because I get bored really easily. Yeah, Kitten Hill Kevin's, okay? So anyway, let me roll the tape. Okay? And so, I'm a girl. I'm gonna have to do some research on Kevin Samuels. Do you see what I'm saying? Since Since he kicking up dust over there, I can't believe I'm dealing with this Jessica chick again. But I figured they big done got rid of her and silenced her when she popped up with that Nazi, with that white supremacist on her channel. And the black man was twerking for the white supremacists. He was talking real crazy to him on Fantastic's channel. They supposed to be black men. They wasn't standing up to this Anglo that she brought over there or nothing. I figured they'd be through with her now, but evidently, she's still running the black manosphere, which is beyond me. So yeah, I simply don't understand it. But okay, let's roll through the Pizzaro's video first, and we'll go down to the name of Pizzaro's video from last night is from 10 hours ago, and it's titled "Reaction to Jessica X and Chrissy." Okay, and so I popped up on this panel as well for a little while, but I'm gonna try to fast forward now. Pizzaro was real upset with what this British-born chick was saying about Black American women, right? And because she was upset, I'm gonna try to fast forward to where one of these manosphere dudes popped up on her platform. You know what I mean? And so I couldn't hardly understand what he was saying. I mean, it's late at night. I'm getting sleepy. I ain't trying to hear that crap. I don't. You don't have a voice over here. Okay, you're not running nothing over here. Thanks for becoming a member, Felita. We moving up with the members, guys. We moving up with the members. I'm going to have to start doing some of the member content. I just need a few more. I'm trying to get to at least 20, 25 members, and then I start doing some members-only content. But we moving up. We getting there. We getting there. But anyway, let me try to, hold on, guys. Try to find a video. Oh, let me turn is the volume up? And so, hey, Carrie. Nisha Warren says nobody should be taking Kevin serious. Nobody. Majority of men he caters to aren't even high value. Yeah, I always talk about the high value woman and the high value man. And hold up, and he got 6 figures. Nigga, we know you work at Walmart or Sephora. What are you talking about 6 figures? What if you don't shut our way the hell up? Child. I told you that incels, they live in a whole fantasy world. They live in a whole fantasy world. Like, ain't nobody taking these fools seriously, all right? I'm glad you on her, Tracy. Tracy is one of the ones, I wish the sectors would merge. They can't hang with Tracy. Those manosphere fools, they will be laid to waste over here. They cannot hang, okay? They cannot hang over here. Like, for real. Child, I wish they would. I wish the sectors would. I've been getting my whole life. If the beef sector would merge with the woke sector, I'd be like, oh my God. Child. I'm familiar with the woke sector. At some point, can you give a few names to watch? Absolutely. We're going to listen to a few names right now. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. There are several people over there to watch. Kevin Samuels caters to people who think having a own is high value. I don't. Oh, they would be crying, Tracy. Lay what down, child. There's no competition, like none. If they having a job is a high value, yeah, child. Just any old kind of job I do, huh, Emma? Anyway, y'all, let me try to play some. Okay, now this is Pizzaro's video. And she's playing the Jessica X video. And then Jessica X is talking about the content creator named Chrissy. And once again, it advocates for dark-skinned black women. Black women in general, but dark-skinned black women in particular, right? And so, anyway. So, I'm going to be fast-forwarding too, but I'll start right here. This is 30 minutes into the video. So this is a caller that called in talking to the Jessica X chick. And I'm on a panel at this time. If y'all can hear it, hit the 1.
Hold on, y'all, because that's just getting boring.
Yep, she's a dumb bitch. That's all.
We don't need y'all. First of all, we don't need y'all to identify with shit.
It's literally Black people who are living in, who are living in these part of the Latin culture, basically, right? So the Afro denotes their actual heritage, but Latino is ethnicity. I might have gotten that a little mixed up, but Afro-Latina basically means that you're a Black person, but the Latina part is the culture, I believe. If that makes sense. But as far, sorry?
So I get you.
Yeah, so I never understood that whole Afro-Latinas or Latinos aren't Black, because they clearly are, just like Amara Negra. But so back to, I think, what the main point is, because I found out about you recently from the whole, chaos situation that was happening. And I do listen to Chrissy's content, and I also listen to a bunch of other people as well. And I think the real problem that we're facing is there is way, way, way too much extremism that breeds the negativity. And I think the issue is a lot of people do not know how to keep the same energy on both sides, and a lot of people are incapable of being unbiased. So, where Chrissy has
Yes, she's where she is from. She crossed the pond. She's from Britain. She's speaking on American Black women though. But she's from over. She's speaking on colorism. Is what they're talking about. Colorism.
And I think one of the issues that people have with your content, or maybe I'll just speak for myself, because I do follow a lot of different people, but one of the issues that I had with your content is it seems that you're not, this is hard to do, but it seems a little less fair and balanced on your end, and that's just my opinion. So for instance, you were bringing up how Chrissy, she made some kind of comment about someone being crusty. I don't know. I've never heard that comment before that you were talking about, that she made about someone being crusty. But literally in your chat,
This is what she calls them. She calls all black men dusties.
Oh no! I was talking about when you said
the ones in the black manosphere are dusties.
She referred to somebody being like crispy or something like that.
No, we were talking about a YouTuber called Rashida Strober. She's the dark skin activist. She has a channel here on YouTube, Rashida Strober. So she advocates against colorism. She advocates for dark skinned women, and she got upset at somebody and called them a burnt, crispy piece of chicken.
Okay, so was that Chrissy referring to? Okay, thanks for clarifying that. Okay, I understand that. So that's obviously wrong and convoluted, and there's so many problematic things with what she said. I'm not familiar with that content creator, but I do see, like, in one of your super chats, I forget who donated, but even one of your super chats said, oh, this is coming from a six-figure person, and refer to, the ladies as, all of these crusties, right? And there was
that's what they call black women.
On your end as you were reading that super chat. So I think there's an issue with not being able to keep, hold both parties accountable, because I think the real problem is Black women, yes, we do have a responsibility to hold ourselves accountable, and I think that that's what we're trying to do.
Let me read this, y'all, for a second. Marcus G says, is a heterosexual black man. I have to say that it's refreshing and long overdue that black women on social media are finally confronting those manosphere weirdos. They're absolutely manosphere weirdos. I support it 100%. Stay up. I got to get back to work. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you for dropping by, and I really appreciate your support. Do you see what I'm saying? And that is also why I want these manosphere dudes to start twerking over here in the beef sector. Because like I said, we have a lot of strong black women over here. There are more black women over here in this sector that are willing to speak up to these weirdos like Kevin Samuels and his Jessica X, because they call her the king of the manosphere, and speak up and speak out against these black woman haters. Okay, because absolutely disrespectful, and I never take it. You know what I mean? And I pretty much don't have time for it. I'm not going. Y'all hit the like button. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I want y'all to hear what this manosphere dude had to say on Pizzaro's.
Accountable, and us trying to do that. But I think the discrepancy is that Chloro lover. I know I'm mutilating your name.
You said that do any hetero men confront the incels? Yes, over there, some of the hetero men do confront the incels over there. Do you see what I'm saying? But we know that a lot of time, but when it comes to the black manosphere over there are far more of them than far more of the naysayers, and so they kind of take the forefront over there. You know, but it's time that somebody stands up to them, and it's time that things start to shift. But when they get so desperate to where they think they have to get a Jessica X, some supposed black woman that's from across the pond, to speak against black women, it's an issue. It means they're losing the battle, because this Jessica X, she really is no competition for us black women, okay, in the first place. She just a pick me, she just a mammy, and I ain't got time for me myself, personally. But anyway, let me try to fast forward, because when Pizaro starts playing what Jessica X is over there talking about, one of the manosphere minions started to, decided to come on the panel and speak his piece, because he was in his feelings, because Pizarro and me, we were speaking against Jessica X, right? So I'm fast forwarding to, let's listen to what this manosphere weirdo has to say in defense of the black manosphere, speaking against the black woman. Now, I don't know why he thought he could come over here and talk crazy. But I had him stuttering. So, because they can't hang, but I'm the one that's getting ran out. Okay, I'm getting ran out of the black manosphere. I'm getting ran off the woke sector. But when you got weak men like her, and I'm making them stutter, and these aren't the only ones that I make stutter, they simply cannot hang. They can't hang. They bow. They tuck tail and run behind Jessica X because they think she got a voice, but she really don't have a voice either. Jessica X cannot protect you manosphere weirdos. You freaking black incel. She can't protect y'all. Get your act together. So let's listen to some of what he has to say, right?
I'm not fucking alpha. You screaming, you whining like a little bitch. Like the little bitch that you are, twerking around over there up under the dicks of other black men, calling yourself the motherfucking black manosphere. Okay? That is the fuck your problem, nigga. Grow the fuck up.
This is the reason why when you
guys the fuck up,
people ignore you.
Miss Olivia, you gotta let them get it out.
Okay.
If you can't even control yourself in an environment that favors you,
I can control yourself. You're just not saying anything that I want to hear, bitch. Nothing. I told you to stop addressing me. You're triggered. You're triggered by my voice because I got more bass in my voice than you. You're triggered. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Okay, so who's the one saying right now? You know what? Let me.
Why are you stuttering? Do I have you nervous?
I am going to address the issue of colorism right now.
Thank you. That's what I asked you to do.
So, what is your thoughts on the colorism situation?
And I hope Olivia pulled this not straight, by the way.
See? You can't not say my name. Pizaro, it's not my fault.
All right. I apologize. I'm recording.
Yes, so please don't say her name.
Yes. When it comes to black men in the matter, what we are saying is that the reason why there is an image of quote-unquote dark-skinned black women acting a certain way is largely because of the way it's because of the optics, the way you guys are seen. You guys contribute to your own image. See, when black women talk about attitude, don't raise your voice, don't talk, that's not about us. What kind of you know, because we understand what other men see this, that helps to create an image of the quote-unquote a group of women they see. So if you have men of other communities, black men, right, and they grow up where they constantly get used to seeing women of a certain shade or certain hue acting a certain way, whether it's screaming, whether it's shouting, they're going to then create in the subconscious that, okay, women who look like this tend to behave like this. And this is where the colorism stuff comes from.
Honey. Why y'all buying this shit?
Try to blame it on black men. Look, I came on the show and Oracle was screaming this entire time.
Don't say my name!
No, Oracle, I'm not trying to attack you, but see, I'm asking you.
I want to allow you to attack me, Hammer, honey. I want to allow it, okay? Because I don't give a fuck about what you think or fuck about what you say, because it doesn't matter, okay?
Okay, I am not trying to.
That's why you should not address me. I'm not them weak ass bitches like Jessica X that you motherfuckers is used to talking down to. What you will not do is disrespect or talk down me. All I ask you to do is not reference me or not say my motherfucking name, and you can spew your goddamn rhetoric. Okay? That's all I said. You can't even restrain yourself because I'm a you got triggered.
I won't mention your name anymore. I'll make you that promise right now. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me. Don't reference nothing about me. Don't be talking down on black women over here. I'm gonna be all over your ass again. Just speak your motherfucking piece without the disrespect. That's how the fuck you gotta do.
You know, I'm going.
Why you stuttering?
I'm going to try to maintain composure because
that's what you should do.
Because and
stop explaining. Stop nigga explaining. And just speak your goddamn piece.
Thanks.
Okay. What I'm gonna say is this. Black men know that because we have a certain image to ourselves, we have to behave a certain way. It's not acting weakness, it's understanding the image problem. And by the way, this is the reason why a lot of us can hop over the fence in a way that our counterparts can't. Because we make that delineation, okay, not all black men are like this, right? There are black men out here who are quote unquote nice, who are quote unquote fatherly life, who are quote unquote not good. What that does is that when we present that image to other graceful race of women, they don't tell us to the hoodie. We actively make those distinctions. This is the reason why in the manosphere you constantly have the battle between the quote unquote educators and the street dudes. We make those delineations because we understand image matters. So in other words, yes, if guys want to be over there and they want to be street, that's fine. But black men who aren't like that are going to make sure we go against those dudes so women of other groups, or even women in Black America, know that there's a difference. But here's the problem. When it comes to our counterparts, when you have a woman like Megan Thee Stallion who goes ratchet, you guys as a group cuddle around her. There's no differentiation. And so then what happens is everybody ends up putting you in the same box. Compared to us, black men are always going after each other. Street dudes are always going after, quote unquote, nerdy dudes. Nerdy dudes are always going after street dudes. So everybody sees that, okay, not all black men are the same. You have black Republican men, black Democratic men.
This motherfuckers is
and
weird.
That works in our favor because it's hard for the society to paint this large brush over.
Let me tell you what he's talking about. He's talking about the fact that you have a lot of black women, a lot of black men, because they feel so emasculated by the Anglo that they are trying to assimilate into white society. But what he's also speaking about is the fact that they also feel some kind of deep-seated anger towards black women. Okay? And because they feel inferior to the black woman, and that is not our fault that they feel inferior to the black woman, they want the black woman to assimilate herself and be submissive to these weak incel black men that are trying to, suck the balls of the white men, basically, because they want to feel comfortable. They don't want to feel like pretty much that the black man is the Anglo, is dominating over them. And they have a lot of hang-ups. And because they have a lot of hang-ups, they try to push those hang-ups onto us. They want us to be quiet. They don't want us to move further in our careers. They don't want us to excel in careers or anything else, income or anything else. They want to keep the black woman subjugated under them. They want us to slow down our progress in order for them to catch up. Okay? But we have too much. We can't. Now we know as black people, we have a lot of stuff going on at one time. Okay? If our black men won't support us, if our black men, want to leave us with being single baby mamas, if our black men are not going to step up to the plate, we have to step up to the plate ourselves. We don't have a choice. We don't have time to slow down and wait for black men like this to catch up. Now, our black men are not like this, but these men in the black manosphere are very derogatory, and they are absolutely like this. That is why I said, don't nobody have time for this type of nonsense, right? So That is what he's trying to explain. That's what he's saying. And he clearly has a speech impediment. I couldn't hardly understand what he was saying, but I was not going to let him, speak very derogatory about black women like they do over there in the black manosphere, like they do in the woke sector. I'm not going to let him come over here and do that over here, where this is a pretty much black female dominated space. You're not going to talk down to black women over here. That's what you're not going to do. And in my presence, I don't allow him to talk down to black women when I'm over there either. I don't do that. I'm not going. Okay, I'm not impressed by these weirdos. Okay, and I'm absolutely not impressed with no dang on Jessica X. Okay, that's pretty much what's going on here. But I just want you to hear the rhetoric, the nonsense that they be spouting when it comes to black women. Like I said, I couldn't even hardly understand them anyway. But it's just a whole weirdo. He couldn't hang. He was stuttering. He acted like he was afraid to speak. That is not my fault. These are the same men who are buying, living, and in whole relationships with the human dolls. Absolutely. That is how insecure they are. They would rather buy a doll, a human-looking doll to lay up with, and call that human doll their girlfriend. That is weird. They are all weirdos. So anyway.
I've had to fight sort of mentality.
So here's the Jessica X chick.
Women chose that back then. Women chose that, and the government basically gave women a decision. And they said, do you want your men or do you want a check from us?
Oh my God.
And let me talk to what the dumb bitch that's across the pond. She is trying to speak on black women and welfare. Okay. Now, one of the manosphere talking points is that many black women refuse to let black women into their home because they all get welfare. Now, she is so stupid and so ignorant that she don't even know that there are more non-black women on welfare than black women. Many black women today are choosing not to even have children. They're choosing education and career over them being single black mothers. Okay, and even the single black mothers are choosing career and choosing to better themselves and choosing not to deal with these dusty black men that only want to live off of them anyway. And because they're doing that, they got a problem with women stepping up to the plate and taking care of themselves. They feel insecure about that. They want you to stay on welfare. They want you to stay in the projects. They don't want you to excel in your education or your career because they feel emasculated and they feel like you're beating them out. And they also feel like the white man is choosing you over them. That's what they feel like. Now, we know that this is an agenda, but you cannot control the fact that these black men hate you or think they hate you because they simply think that you are getting more attention and more opportunities from the white man than they are. So they would rather shout you down and verbally abuse you online because they can't compete. That's pretty much what's going on here. And so they keep finding these weak pick-me's like Jessica X to speak up for them like it's going to change something. And it's not going to change anything. Okay? Black women are going to continue to excel. We are going to continue to do us. We are going to continue to take the lead. We are going to continue to protect ourselves because we know that collectively black men aren't doing that. Not individually. Individually, you have a lot of proactive black men. You have a lot of family-oriented black men. You have a lot of black men individually that are willing to, stand up and take the role as the head of the household. But moreover, when it comes to this black manosphere, all of these types of black men do is whine and cry and complain. They don't want to take any type of accountability because they're not doing nothing with their life. They want to blame the white man. They want to blame the black woman. When do you step up and take accountability for yourself? That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. Let's be real. Said, no, that's not true, Jessica. They pushed that same narrative right in the UK when black men walked out on families and black women had to accept help from the government to support their children. Yeah, and they never talk about the fact that no woman is going to put your black ass out of the home for a check. Okay, they act like these checks be worth thousands and thousands of dollars. And we know that that is not true. That is simply an excuse for them walking out on their own families. They're walking out on their own children, okay? But they want to say you put them out for a check. And we know that that is not true, but that is their excuse for not taking care of their responsibilities, okay? And then another complaint that these widows have is about child support. In the first place, if you're so weak of a bastard that you got to let the white man support your kids with welfare, of course they're going to put you on child support. That's what they're supposed to do. Because the white man shouldn't have to make you take care of your damn kids. Okay? You should do that because you are the father of these children. Okay? What are they supposed to do? But you get mad about that too. Okay? You ought to feel embarrassed that the white man got to make you take care of your own seed. You ought to feel embarrassed by that. But these are all the things that they whine and moan and complain about over there in the black manosphere. And like I said, you got these manosphere helpers like Jessica X and a couple of other ones over there twerking and speaking up for them. And this Jessica X bitch, you don't even have nothing to do with the conversation. You don't even know what the hell you talking about. She believes that colorism is not a problem over here. That's why she coming at Chrissy. And the only reason why she coming at Chrissy is because a black man, a black American man, sent her over there to come at Chrissy. Okay? It's really weird. But those are the things that they're doing over there. NYW said, I'm laughing because they found someone over the pond. Right, and couldn't hang. Yeah, they had to go all the way across the pond to get a stupid female that's supposedly black to speak up for them. And they worship at her feet. They give her all types of money. And all that money that you giving to Jessica X, are y'all taking care of y'all kids with that money? Or are y'all just foregoing your children and taking care of this bitch? Because she's speaking up for y'all. So y'all are still, then they keep talking about the matriarchy. You're under the matriarchy following behind this bitch. So I don't see what the problem is. Trina said, yes, I'm teaching my daughter and nieces in college. Get your education. Absolutely. Your career going. So when you decide to have kids, you can care for the child. Absolutely. We ain't taking care of no grown man. You're absolutely right. Natasha said, if you are taking care of the children, a real woman doesn't involve the course. Absolutely. There's no need to involve the course if you're taking care of your kids. But we know many times that is not the freaking case. And then they get mad about it. They ain't nothing but breeders. That's all they are. That's all. Nisi says, hello, Olivia. We've never been the majority on welfare. Thank you. My mom had a small maid service, and she had a Caucasian client living in the project. Absolutely. Absolutely. They don't never want to talk about the fact that there are more Anglo single moms. They never talk about Anglo single moms. There are more of them on the welfare rolls than there are black women. Okay? Black women are choosing not to have children. They're choosing career career and education over even having kids. And they're mad about because the number of black women that are single moms, that number is going down because they're choosing not to have these children, not to raise these children by themselves. That's what they're choosing to do. Okay, that's right, Natasha. We ain't even going to talk about how many Jewish people are on Section 8 and welfare. But they always talk about the black woman. Okay? Child. Let's be real said. Then when black men are faced with paying child support, they complain. Oftentimes they wiggle out of pain, even though it's not that much. Some even give up work so they don't have to pay. You're absolutely right. So we're going to listen to a little bit more of this, and then we're going to go to Chrissy's video, right?
That's not true. Or because to having that check is free money. There's no authority over you. You get to do what you want.
Free money.
You don't have to
wow.
To a man, and women thought they were winning. So women knew themselves.
Well, it's not true.
And it created a unique dynamic.
She don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Because you're saying, if you look at women in society, they're a reflection of the men.
Oh my God.
Men. And I'd say for the most part, that's true. Because all of these other races that we look at, they live in patriarchal cultures. When you look at the culture.
There are more white women on welfare than black women. That is not true.
Actually matriarchal. It's matriarchal. And so women aren't a reflection of the men in the black community because it is a matriarch. Women are a reflection of themselves because
we are absolutely a reflection of ourselves. We are matriarchy because the black men refuse to take the lead. We don't have a choice but to be a matriarchy. What are we supposed to do? Lay down and die waiting for them to step up to the plate? No, we don't have time to do that. We don't have time to wait for these black men to catch up. What are we supposed to do? We have to take the reins, not because we want to. It's because we don't have a freaking choice. And for this bitch over across the pond to inject herself into a conversation about black women that she knows nothing about is absolutely beyond me. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Felita. So let's listen to a little more.
they have the power and the ability to do what they
But
want.
this is the bullshit that they're talking about.
The white women were under their man's leadership, the Asian women, all of the other women, they were under their man's leadership. The black woman said, I don't want to be under your leadership.
That's a lie.
So that's where the whole dynamic changed.
The whole dynamic changes because they walked away. It's not that they don't want them, it's the fact that they won't step up. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. I get insulted by that shit. Do you see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. And that's right, let's be real, it's a lie. Nisha said exactly. My son's father didn't pay child support until my son was 17. And he was on a jailhouse rate that was never modified. Wow. Don't want to take care of their own kids. It's ridiculous. She definitely doesn't know what she's talking about, pushing manosphere narratives. That's all she does. She'll pick me, bitch. And in the words of Chrissy, she'll $5 pick me, bitch. She'll super chat a pick me, bitch. That's what she is. Jessica X sound like she's talking from a position of privilege. Absolutely. Yes, she does. And I say that on my video. We're going to review that video. Thanks for mentioning that, Trenta. That is how she comes out. She probably some stupid bitch that's fat and greasy, all the way across the pond, twerking for attention from these manosphere fools and saying whatever she got to say to keep their attention, to stay in their ear. Okay? Bitch, do you have a man? I doubt it. Why are you speaking on black women? You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. The hell? Child, it's just weird. It's beyond me. Like, for real. Hold on. What is this right here? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, okay? This is important. We're going to get back to it. Okay, I'll deal with this in a minute. Sorry, guys, I got an email. She has never shown. Yeah, she's never shown her face. She's a whole avatar bitch. That's what she is. They don't know what she looked like. And I'm gonna put a picture that I did a long time ago back on as a thumbnail of this video. And she's clearly insecure. You see what I'm saying? She's lightened her avatars. She's thinned the avatars out. Hey, Verba, how you doing? Girl, she running her stupid ass mouth again. Now she's going against Chrissy. Do you see what I'm saying? And so one of the people over in the beef sector was playing a video, the bullshit that she was spouting last night, verbal, because Pizaro didn't appreciate what she was saying about black women. And so yeah, that's why we bringing her ass up again. Just joining Natasha, man. Hi, you Natasha, man. Well, welcome. Nisi said these men are jealous of our stability. Yes, they are. They want a good, independent woman. She said, yeah, until they have a relationship with one. I don't even entertain these types of females. I absolutely agree. They are weak. They are emasculated. Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
The black man refuses to leave.
To bring up on yourself. Women situation. And so what you're saying now, just quickly to round up on the question that you had, you said, what are women going to gain? Because collectively, you don't feel that black men have much. When we look at the statistics of what black men are doing, black men and the amount that they
check this lie
is rising. Black men are on the up. They're on the up because they're saying, I'm not sitting under this.
bitch, we're in the midst of a global pandemic. Ain't nobody in the going up, bitch.
Bullshit.
So
Thank you.
Telling you to
Bullshit.
go out there and submit to Pookie.
That chick is vapid. Yes, she is. Dumb as a box of rocks. I can't with her either, verbal. I can't with the dumb bitch.
The men who are on the up.
Watch one of her videos, and the men on her chats really seem to need attention, and they will take it from a picture and a voice. You got that right, Rich Bread. They so desperate for attention, they'll take any attention from even from an avatar. They're twerking for attention. They are weird. Nobody is on the up except the 1%. You're absolutely right. We're in the midst of a global freaking pandemic. She's a weird bitch.
If you want those men, guess what? Those men have options, they have choices, and they want the best of the best. And they'll be damned.
I hear this bullshit.
Pick a woman who has that matriarchal mindset that got the black community into the position that it is.
No, the black men put the black community in the position it is.
Wow. Okay.
They want a woman who is going to continue that path of success with them.
Yes, they are,
Not a
Nisha.
woman that will go to take them back down.
Okay, well, I mean, I think to
Wow.
sort of put all the blame on black
But anyway,
people,
let me forward, because I'm not the only one that was speaking out against this idiot, this Jessica X, as well as this dude on the panel. Also, some other women came up. Let's listen to some of them real fast, and then we'll go on to the video because we're almost at the hour mark. Okay. Nisha said black men are the most unemployed since the pandemic. How they on the way up? Exactly, how they on the way up? But you know, over in the manosphere, they all 6-figure Negroes. Okay, they say they all 6-figure Negroes over there. All right, that's the narrative that they're pushing over there, which is a lie. Okay, child.
Be for other men, which is gay men, and this is the gay sector along with the straight.
Hold on.
It is.
That's why she, wherever she at in Paris, London, France, wherever she at in Europe, she absolutely, or her family, absolutely
She not black.
living in that goddamn place. And yes, in Europe, it's not so much of obvious oppression as in America. Because they took them black people in as motherfucking refugees. We came to America as slaves. So it's a little bit of a different fucking perspective.
Absolutely.
That doesn't matter.
If she was to come here to America with that perspective,
That doesn't matter.
she will very quickly realize, I'm talking about Jessica, how black she fucking really is.
She sure will.
Because guess what? America is different because they brought us here as slaves.
That's right.
They
Come
didn't take
through.
us in as refugees. We didn't flee to their countries and they say, yeah, we give you goddamn. Nah. If we got brought here by a motherfucking circumstance with no goddamn asking of what we wanted to do. So it's a whole different mindset, a whole different situation. And guess what? As much as them black goddamn refugees, exiles, went to all these white European countries, if you look a little bit further in it, their oppression has not been so much as the ours as black African Americans in the United States. But you best believe they deal with prejudice and racism and everything else. Nothing to the standard as what any person of color, black, Hispanic, Asian, refugee, whatever, that we face here. So her commentary is hers based on her experience, her situation, and nothing based on what the real experience is for black women in the United States.
That's right.
And guess what? I'm just going to say this. The numbers that you was given falsely from the CDC, I have no problem with you, Hammer, but them numbers were absolutely false.
Yep.
They was absolutely made the fuck up.
That's right.
And you can
Come
Google
through.
it, and I dare you to show me where you found them numbers at. You're lying.
No, because the numbers you actually posted.
You lying.
I'm talking about black men, so I don't know what you're talking about. If you want, you can
Let's
just
go from your own mindset, your own goddamn opinion, and your own perspective. Excuse me. Don't take your fake ass CDC goddamn number and statistics.
Come through,
That's not
Demetri.
valid. If you cannot name your sources, I suggest to you, sir, don't get a fucking fake ass shit. Because a lot of us know how to use this goddamn shit, and we can absolutely disprove everything you're talking about.
That's right.
Those numbers you gave earlier are absolute bullshit.
They sure are.
No,
They sure were.
Real.
Nope.
And I challenge you to support and show and prove wherever you do it at.
Come through.
That's a fucking lie.
That's right.
Once again, I don't know why you're screaming so loud.
I scream, God want to scream. I'm a black hood bitch, and that's what I do. So I don't give a fuck about what you say about my delivery. Everything I just said has substance, not like your ass, because you came on here in a very quiet, calm, I just whisper so meekly and deliver.
Come through, Demetri. Come through.
So I can be loud and true while you be goddamn meek, humble, and fucking dishonest.
That's right.
Well, and thank you.
Thank you, Miss Pizzaro. That's all I came on here to say. This nigga giving false ass statistics.
Yes, he did.
Okay,
But he did, though.
Give your source. Drop it in the motherfucking chat, bitch.
Okay, let me. Can I talk? My mother, I have showed her many times on here speaking Spanish.
So that was Demetri lit all day. She's a content creator over here in the beef sector. Okay, like I said, the manosphere niggas can't hang with us black women over here in the beef sector. Okay, I'm just motherfucking saying. And she's absolutely right. He was giving false motherfucking numbers, claiming that they came from the CDC. He was quoting the numbers incorrectly to make black women look bad, and Demetri called him out on this bullshit. Basically, bottom line, point blank, period. That's why I hope that the woke sector, the quote-unquote woke sector, the black manosphere, ventures over here more often so that they can get put in their damn place. And yes, NYW, Demetri was absolutely right about that. But I was getting my whole life when she was talking, when she was putting this motherfucker in his place. Let me read this. Cleopatra Queen says she started using a new avatar after 2 years that she can't. And she said she can't camp up because of attacks. But she used to say it was because of her job. Yes, she did. I played that on my video. We're going to listen to that. Because of her job, she never mentioned attacks before. Yeah, she started saying she can't camp up because somebody over here in America was doxing her and calling her job. Now, we know that's a damn lie. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna call your job from over here all the way across the pond. Ain't nobody worried about your stupid ass to the point to where they gotta find where you work over there in Britain. Are you serious, bitch? You are just not that important, bitch. Ain't nobody thinking about you like that. Come again, bitch. You don't want to cam up because you don't want them to see how fucked up you really are, bitch. That's the reason why you won't cam up. Because you know when the day you cam up is the day they gonna stop dropping them cash apps, bitch. Is the day they gonna stop supporting your ass and stop twerking around and sniffing up under your dry ass, whatever the fuck ass pussy you got over there, bitch. Now that's what you know. I'm just saying. Anyway, can't take no more pics because it's not her on the pics. Absolutely. That's not her on that avatar. We all know that. You're absolutely right. These YouTube streets been crazy. They have making it happen, Manny, right? Me too, Miss O. I was like, yeah, the CDC. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Fucking weirdo. But anyway, that was Pizzaro's video. And then after that, Chrissy also was streaming her video because she was really, the topic of her video was about Chrissy, the content creator in the woke sector named Chrissy, right? And so that's who she was going after. And so let me find Chrissy's video, and we're going to hear what Chrissy had to say about Miss Jessica X, okay? Because she clout chasing Chrissy, okay? And Chrissy calls her a $5 pick-me because that's pretty much what she is, a $5 motherfucker pick-me, okay? So, yeah. Rich Bread says people speak in low tones and timidly and timidly to seem as though they are intelligent, right? And further the chance of others believing their falsehoods. And that's what Jessica X is. She's real calm. She's a real calm liar. She speaks in this calm tone. And we know that these niggas is impressed by very little. So they love her accent. They love her avatar. And she speaks in a calm tone while she's spinning lies and false narratives for cash apps. Okay? And so you're absolutely right about that rich bread, but ain't nobody worried about that simple bitch or them manosphere niggas over there, because ain't nobody got time for this shit, okay? JX wants to smoke but can't take the heat. Who is JX? Let's be real. Chrissy been on Jessica X's throat and it's so lovely. Yeah, she was on the throat last time. We're going to play some of that video. This is Chrissy's video. That was Pizzaro's video, the first one that you heard. And this is Chrissy's video. And she's talking about, they're going to let this commercial go by. What she's responding to Jessica X last night. Okay. So this is Chrissy's video. We reacting to the content creators Chrissy's video right now because Jessica X keeps making videos coming for Chrissy, wanting Chrissy's attention. And last night, 12 hours ago, she got her attention. And the name of this Chrissy video, if you guys haven't ever heard of Chrissy, just hit the YouTube search engine and type in the name Chrissy, Chrissie. Her avatar is going to speak up. Oh, it equals Jessica X. Type in her avatar is a red avatar with the silhouette of a black woman with an afro. That is the content creator named Chrissy. And this Jessica X chick is clout chasing Chrissy for attention now. And Chrissy finally gave her some attention, and I guess she happy as a hamster, right? So the name of Chrissy's video from 12 hours responding to This Is Beef, okay, responded to Jessica X's title, The $5 Pick Me, round 2. Do not go on her panel, ladies. Because like I said, a lot of ladies from Chrissy's platform were going to Jessica X platform defending Chrissy's platform. Y'all know how we do it over here. It's the same way they do it over there. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what they were doing. And so Chrissy wrapped up the StreamYard while Jessica X was still streaming to get her people back over to her channel because she didn't want them over there defending her and paying this bitch no mind. Okay, so she wrapped up her StreamYard as well. And she started doing the same thing that Jessica X is doing. And so let's listen to a little bit of that, okay?
On the receiving end of colorism. Don't get mad because they're logical people instead of you. Unlike you, I meant to say.
And I have no problem with that, because if something is affecting people and we're working towards a bigger, better, serious cause, listen, go ahead and talk about it.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Go ahead and talk about it. But then what happens when people are doing that is, like I said, with the whole colorism situation, you are perpetuating the issue. You're making it a much bigger issue than it really is, because when,
no, we're not making it a bigger issue than what it is. We're calling it out when we see it. So the people who are making it what it is the black men that you're pandering for. So if you don't want us to speak about it and get offended by it, even if we're not on the receiving end of that at that time, then you need to talk to the men that you're pandering to and tell them to stop. But you won't do that because you're a $5 pick me and you need their donations.
Take it like this. When you have another dark-skinned woman talking about colorism, despite the fact that she's
absolutely Cookie More, I agree with you.
What that's making it seem like from the outside is that there's a lot more colorism that's going on than there actually is.
Bullshit.
And we've proven time and time again. Wow, that was loud. We've proven,
just like when you get up on here and you pander for black men and you make them seem like these poor little victims that don't do anything wrong, you're painting the picture and making it seem like they're just innocent and they're perfect and they don't do anything wrong and they don't have anything to be held accountable for and they don't need to correct their actions. You make it seem like they're helpless victims when they're not. Right. So when are you going to stop painting that false narrative? When are you going to start exaggerating black male victimology? They're not victims.
No, they're not.
Or black male victimhood.
Right.
When are you going to stop exaggerating that?
And time again, that if women started working on other things, right, color aside, because I don't believe there is one person in this world who their color makes them unattractive. Not one. Like a beautiful person, a good-looking person is a good-looking person. End of. We can't deny that. And so if...
Okay, but there are a lot of black men who say otherwise. So when are you going to address them?
Right.
That sit there and say, oh, dark-skinned women are ugly because they're dark-skinned.
Right.
When are you going to address them?
Right.
When are you going to be honest?
You start looking at other attributes that could be holding you back. If she's live listening, I'll live listen her. And it will just be silence until she stops, and then I'll carry on.
No, I'm not going to stop. You can play this game. I can play it too. You stop. I'll stop when you stop.
Come through, Chrissy.
Doing what I'm doing.
See, she can't handle a taste of her own medicine. I'm playing you at your own game, and you can't handle it. And now what, you're gonna go away and be silent?
Right.
Because you're scared, you're afraid.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You see how you do when you give these people a taste of their own medicine? They go run and hide like sheep.
Yep. That's how she did me. Yep.
Oh, that distracted me from my point. Cashflow, you there? So what I was...
Oh, yeah, she got her big break with Chrissy. She sure did. She got her little, 11,000, 12,000 views. These are probably the best views she's ever going to get through her whole time on YouTube.
Exactly.
So let's just let her enjoy it, okay? She's not going to get these kind of views again unless she goes after somebody else who decides to clap back. This is the only time she can get views like that because her content is trash.
Exactly.
So let's just let her, get her a little 5 minutes of fame.
Right.
Because she's a $5 pick-me, so let's just let her get her little $5.
Saying is, when you have dark-skinned women who haven't experienced it talking about it, it makes it seem as though it's going on everywhere because you're seeing this woman talk about it and that woman talk about it. But really and truly, when we're getting into it, half of them haven't experienced that. And Black Intro says it's features because here's what we get. Colorism has turned into an excuse nowadays.
Wow.
It's turned into an excuse. It's because if I don't want to lose weight, I'm going to blame colorism. If I don't want to fix my attitude, I'm going to blame colorism.
And that is true. And I have mentioned that. I have called that out. But there's a lot of excuses that Black men make as well.
Let me pause right there because I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Dark-skinned Black women are using the color of their skin as an excuse not to lose weight or not to, whatever. I don't agree with that part right there. I'm not going to lie. I don't agree with that mindset. Do you see what I'm saying? And I also don't agree with Black women feeling like they need to assimilate themselves into somebody they are not in order to cater to the Black man. I don't agree with that part right there. That is where I disagree. Now, everything else that Chrissy's saying, I agree with, but I had to pause right there because I don't agree that if you are a Black woman, you have to assimilate yourself into anything other than what you want to be or who you are, because you have to love yourself first, okay? Self-love is absolutely important. You have to choose you first. I said this last night on Pizzaro's panel. The problem that a lot of women have when it comes to relationship with men, especially abusive men, be it verbal or otherwise, is that they don't love themselves first. And the reason why a lot of women get lost, they lose their self in relationships because their whole self-worth is dependent on what this man thinks about you. And I don't agree with that. You have to be stingy in a relationship. You have to choose you first. Hey, Joe Whitfield, you have to be selfish when it comes to yourself and your own identity in a relationship. But because women are so mothering and so nurturing, we will self-identify ourselves when it comes to a relationship. We will try to morph ourselves into what we think our lover wants us to be, or our boyfriend or our husband wants us to be, not understanding the whole time that you have to be selfish when it comes to you. You are exactly enough. You are exactly all that you need. Okay, you never assimilate yourself or try to accommodate the perceptions of other people when it comes to you. You see what I'm saying? You can't lose yourself in this nonsense. So I just want to mention that part because I don't agree with that part right there. I don't believe in women assimilating themselves into what the man thinks that they are supposed to be. Okay? I don't agree with that. Self-love is absolutely imperative. Verbal says, I always talk about self-love. It is the starting point for everything else. You're absolutely right, Verbal. I absolutely agree with that. Thank you, Nisha. That's what I taught my girls. I know that's right. Let's be real. Yeah. You have to be selfish when it comes to a relationship. And what I mean by being selfish is that you should never lose yourself. Or try to assimilate yourself into what you think that man wants you to be. Do you see what I'm saying? You should never devalue your self-worth. That is not a good thing. That brings about all type of other issues. You should never do that. Never take a back seat when it comes to you and your self-love and your self-care. Don't do that. That is a mistake. So I don't agree with that. So let's listen to a little bit more.
Me because I'm corny. Oh, she doesn't want me because I'm not a sub. Oh, she doesn't want me because I'm not tall enough. Oh, she doesn't want me because Black women only date street dudes. No, maybe it's because, one, you're dusty. Maybe it's because you're socially awkward. Maybe it's because you're broke and you don't have any money. Or maybe you just have a bad personality or, I don't know, bad social skills. But you're not, again, she's not calling the very men who follow her, the bitter incels, because let's just be honest, the bitter Black incels that follow her and donate her and contribute to her $5 pick-me fund, right? She doesn't want to hold those men accountable for blaming things on white supremacy and blaming things on single mothers and Black women in this community. She doesn't want to hold them accountable for that. But she's basically talking about how Black women use colorism as a crutch. Well, what about all the things that Black men use as a crutch? Are you going to be fair and balanced and call them out? No, because you need to build up your $5 pick-me fund.
If I don't want to work on myself, I'm going to use colorism as an excuse. Cashflow, are you there? Okay, I'm going to drop you down. I think, obviously, I did strike a nerve. I did strike a nerve with her. And
I definitely strike the nerve with you as well. That's why you keep going live about me. Remember, you came to me first, sweetie. So you wanted this smoke. This is what you wanted. So I'm giving it to you.
She wasn't the only person who... She wasn't the only person whose video I reviewed. There were other people's videos that I reviewed, and none of them took it personally.
They probably did. They just didn't feel like clapping back. So I do. So you wanted the smoke, so take it. Deal with it.
Okay. So let's do that then. That you haven't been through.
It does not matter. If they see themselves in another Black woman, they can. So now she's reacting to my live stream.
She is a master gaslighter, Verbal. I agree.
Okay, so given that she's saying that, right, if they see themselves in another Black woman, they can advocate for another Black woman. Well then, why can't I talk on colorism? If I haven't been through it and I want to speak on colorism, why can't I do that?
Because you're not a dark-skinned woman. You're not a dark-skinned woman. So there's no way you can identify with the information. And if you're coming out and you're actually gaslighting dark-skinned women, instead of actually supporting them, if you're gaslighting them and denying their experience, then yeah, you revoked your right to speak on it. You revoked your right to speak on it. And it doesn't matter if a dark-skinned woman hasn't necessarily noticed or experienced colorism firsthand. She knows that it can still happen to her. You don't feel that way. So you're coming from a completely different perspective. I know that this woman is just playing dumb at this point. She is.
Yep.
They're obviously allowed to. They're allowed to, but I can't.
No, not when you're going to put out misinformation. And you're going to defend colorist dusties. You can't. No, we're not going to accept that. So what are you talking about? They don't have to, unlike you, I meant to say.
I can use the same argument. So I can say one day I may go through colorism. I may go through colorism by somebody that's...
Why is she comparing herself to dark-skinned women? You're not... The colorism, this thing doesn't go both ways.
Exactly.
Okay? You're not... You don't bear the brunt of colorism. So the way in which you might experience colorism is not the same way that a dark-skinned woman would. So you can't compare your experiences to a dark-skinned woman. You're not the same. You're not a black woman. Get over it.
Lighter than I am.
I said the same thing, Chrissy girl.
I can say that, so I can
I
still
agree,
speak
verbal.
on it, right? I'm using your own arguments and your own justifications.
What part about that she's not a dark-skinned black woman does she not get?
She a dumb bitch. That's what she don't get.
We're working towards a bigger, better, serious cause. Listen, go ahead and talk about it.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Go ahead and talk about it.
Now hit that like button,
But then
okay?
what happens when people are doing that is, like I said, with the whole colorism situation, you are perpetuating the issue. You're making it a much bigger issue than it really is, because...
But she not, though.
So
That's what her platform
why
is
they're
about.
always in the black manosphere and not the white one if they are divesting from the black community and black men. Right. Because when... And this is the thing, I spoke about this not too long ago. A lot of the times when these women are dating out and they are saying that they're divesting, they're only doing that to try and get on the nerves of black men.
Okay, for one, this is not a divestment platform. That's the first thing. I support divesting. This is not a divestment platform. And I did speed her up a little bit so we can get through it. But this is not a divestment platform. Okay? And if you don't like my content, then why are you here? If you don't like my content, then why are you here? Why are we in the black manosphere? I'm in the black manosphere right now because you came to my door. That's why I'm here. Everything I do on my channel is a response to what's being said to me and what's been done to me. So if you don't want us to be here, then why did you send for us?
Thank you.
Why? It's just not making sense.
That's why they're doing it. You see, they feel angry when black men date out. They feel upset about that. And so their reaction is, okay, I felt upset about him dating out. I'm going to date out or say that I'm dating out.
No, it's not just about them dating out. It's about them disparaging black women.
Right.
And see, she knows that. And yeah, a lot of divestors are definitely, just, claiming to divest and swirl just to get back at black men. That definitely does go on. Nobody's saying that it doesn't. However, there are black women who are here and who are part of the divestment group that are done with black men. They really are. And they're trying to recruit other black women and say, listen, you don't have to put up with this. Yeah, and even if they're not swirling, they're saying you don't have to put up with this, because divestment is not only about swirling. So yeah, you do have some women in the mix who are trying to make black men jealous, but some are serious. And I think you guys know that, because each and every time we turn around, the black manosphere and their $5 pick-me's like you are trying to tell them how they can't swirl and what they can't do. So clearly you think that some of us are really doing it. Clearly you have a fear there. Something is there to make you feel like a lot of us are really doing it. Because if we were just blowing smoke up your ass and we were just pretending just to make black men jealous, then why are you so mad? Or is it working? Is it working? Is that why you're responding to us? Is that why you're sending for us? That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, and I'm going to try and hurt him the same way that he hurt me. That's the reason for a lot of them dating out. And the Melanin J came onto my panel and she did it yesterday. She came up and she said, well, the solution is basically not to date black men. Who told you that black men are the men that find you most desirable? Who told you have to date a black man? And then when I showed her the stats and I said, listen, black people find other black people the most attractive. Black men find black women the most attractive out of any other group of men. So your best chance, if you do want to get...
That, first of all, whatever stat she's referencing, I mean, I don't know about that stat.
Fake stats
but I will say that a lot of them may say that, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're talking about dark-skinned black women. Like, why are we being dishonest here? a black man could say that and be talking about a light-skinned woman or a biracial woman. Y'all know we always classify biracial as black. So, like, just because, you know, most black men who marry are marrying black women, that doesn't, you can't know for sure that their preference is a dark-skinned woman. You can't know for sure. So, like, why are you playing dumb here?
In a relationship is to pursue that with.
So let me pause right there. And like I said, I believe that this Jessica S is simply coming for Chrissy and her platform to clout chase. You saw she clearly has some issue. Jessica X clearly has issue with American-born black women of any shade, in my opinion. You know, the bitch is just weird. She's a whole clout chaser. All right. And we don't know what she looked like because she has never come from behind the avatar in the first place. Right. So, NYW, no, let's be real, says that NYW, the joke is that she doesn't understand the UK situation either. I don't know what bubble she lives in. Verbal says, and sometimes divestment isn't about swirling at all. You are absolutely right, Verbal. I have said many times on my platform when I was doing content in the woke sector, I'm urging black women, and I still urge black women to divest from abuse. To divest from abusive situations. You don't have to be treated any kind of way. Okay? You don't have to be abused in any type of way. I urge you to walk away and leave. That's what divestment is. Divestment simply means to walk away. So you're absolutely right, Verbal. Divestment doesn't always, you're not always talking about swirling. You're not always talking about, leaving black men alone and dealing with other races of men. I urge women, black women in particular, because I am a black woman, to divest from the abuse. You don't have to be treated any kind of way. You don't have to be talked to any kind of way. And you absolutely don't have to deal with nobody that's trying to make you be submissive because they're insecure, for them to put their hands on you. There is no way for any woman, especially you a black woman, to be treated. We give too much to this world to be treated any kind of way. That's why these pick-me's like this Jessica X and this black manosphere, they get on my ever-loving last nerve because I refuse to be abused in any kind of way. Any kind of way. I've been that way all my life. I refuse. You will not disrespect me. You absolutely will not abuse me. So when I talk about divestment, and I've said it many times, I am urging black women to divest from any form of abuse. That is what I'm talking about. And this Jessica X is just twerking, honey. She's just twerking for attention and twerking for dollars and twerking for whatever the hell else she's twerking with. When she's being a whole manosphere mammy, right? So I just want you guys to hear a little bit of Pizzaro's video. We want to react to that. We just reacted to Chrissy's video. If you guys want to listen to some more of Chrissy's video, the video is almost 5 hours long. But the title of her video is from 12 hours ago, probably 13 now. But the title of that video is titled $5 Pick Me Round 2. Do not go on her platform, ladies. Okay, and that is the Chrissy video. And like I said, if you want to listen to a little bit more of that, please feel free to check that out. You see what I'm saying? Pizzaro's video, in case I didn't say the title of it, the title of her video is reaction to Jessica X about Chrissy, right? So we're gonna close out. I'm gonna let y'all listen to a video that I made 3 months ago when I was on. Let's be real, says, let's be real. Exactly, Miss O, divest from the abuse. Absolutely. Absolutely. Divest from any form of abuse. Period. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't, honey, no. What you're not gonna do is you're not gonna abuse me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And so, yeah, I urge women to divest from any form of abuse. So yeah, and like Verbal said, divestment doesn't always have to be about swirling. You see what I'm saying? And so yeah, but anyway, let me pull up my video and we're gonna listen to a little bit of what I said about this fool 3 months ago, just to give you guys an origin story, just to give you guys a backstory over here in the B sector, in case you're still wondering about the black manosphere, as well as who this Jessica X person is. who we're talking about today. I did this video 3 months ago. This video is because I was in Bomb Cherries Live. Y'all know I always get in trouble around there at Bomb Cherries, okay? I always end up getting in trouble around there at the Viper Pit, okay, child? But I don't mind. It is what it is, child. It is what it is. I got in trouble this weekend around there at the Viper Pit, child. Y'all know me, honey. It's always got to be something with me, child. So anyway, we're going to start about right here. And so this is a video I made about Jessica, talking about Jessica X 3 months ago. And I'm also playing some audio because see, every black man in the woke sector doesn't agree with Jessica X, and moreover, they don't appreciate the black manosphere on pretty much coining her, following behind her. And they are supposed to be He-Man black woman haters, but you're supposedly following behind this pick-me, this supposed black woman avatar anyway. You're letting her lead the charge when it comes to lashing out against other black women, as well as other black men that don't agree with the He-Man black woman haters club. Do you see what I'm saying? So they at this point in time, I heard them use the term. They say that Jessica X was the king of the black manosphere. Okay, so if you always going against the matriarchy, what you call it, the black female matriarchy, the sisterhood. If you're so pressed by the sisterhood, then why is it that you twerking behind these men, these manosphere minions? Why is it that they have chosen Jessica X as their king? Like, are y'all all wearing dresses over there? Like, make it make sense. But anyway, let's listen to a little bit of this. Then, like I said, this video is 3 months ago. I'm just gonna. I got a couple of roasts and jabs in the video, and I want y'all to hear it as a source of comic relief, because this is our last review, and we're reviewing my video. And also, I want you guys to check the thumbnail. When I upload this video, I want you to check out the thumbnail. On the thumbnail are the many faces of Jessica X. Okay? Now, remind you, she's an avatar. I don't believe she's none of the women or this one woman in this avatar at all. I don't believe this is her at all. But she's used many excuses as to why she won't come from behind the camera, but she never misses a chance to speak out against American black women, but yet still she won't show her face, right? But the manosphere, these incels, these black female He-Man woman haters, they don't even require her to come from behind the screen, okay? They don't even require that. All they're doing is twerking for attention from an avatar and a voice, okay? They're literally in love with an avatar and a voice. And it's unfortunate. And it's really very sad in my opinion. But anyway, let's listen to some of this. And I'm going to go get me some more coffee while y'all listen to some of this. And wherever I start when I come back on this video, we're going to fast forward to some audio that I played of some black men in the sector over there that don't agree with anything that Jessica X is doing. And so, yeah, but let me go and start this. And y'all get y'all whole life over this, because y'all know I don't never miss out on the chance to roast somebody or, beef something, not beef something, but gag somebody. Y'all know I don't miss a chance, especially when it comes to these men. I get my whole life going against them, okay? Because they are clowns to me, and I absolutely do not take them seriously, all right? And neither should any of you guys, because, child, really? Child, ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, let's get it started, so I'm going to get me some coffee. Hold on.
How y'all doing today? So
now this is from 3 months ago.
If y'all were on YouTube yesterday, I am sure that everybody saw Bomb Cherries Live yesterday, okay? Bomb Cherries Live yesterday was a bomb, okay? Hey, Munch Baby. Hey, JV. So, I know for a fact a couple of y'all was on there, Munch Baby. I don't know about Munch Baby, but I know JV and I Am Ernest Green was on there yesterday. So anyway, Bomb Cherry had the bomb live yesterday. And I think she took the video down. She might put it back up a little bit later. Last time I checked, it was a very long live. It went into the wee hours of the morning. When I went to sleep last night, they were still talking. But when I woke up this morning, I didn't see the live. So if any of you guys saw that live yesterday, you know that I was getting my whole life on that live. I kept popping on and off or whatever. First time I was on there, I had to I had to spank Mr. What He Want to Be Fantastic. We know he is not that dude, even though he so desperately wants to be. But anyway, the name, then hey Mella, how you doing? So the name of the, they were talking about this infamous Jessica X, the evidently they've coined her the king of the black manosphere, right? So we was on her, the sisterhood had to check her a little bit. Do you see what I'm saying? Because these black manosphere lanes have chosen to put her on a pedestal above their own men, evidently, okay? And she got a general by the name of Mr. Fantastic. She got another, okay, Mella, she got another one by the name of Game Changer, aka Lane Change or whatever, you know what I mean? So they was up there trying to protect her, all this and all that. Of course, it didn't do no good. Can't nobody protect this Peppa Pig from the sisterhood. Okay, I'm just going on to say. I'm just trying to say. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. I just want to pop on here as far as Bob Cherry's live yesterday. It was the bomb. I hope she puts it back up. It was a lot of things talked about, a lot of things revealed. But like I said, the number one thing on the agenda was this avatar. An avatar that the lame-osphere has crowned the king of the black manosphere. So the reason why I want to come on and talk about it, y'all know I don't twerk in those manosphere comment sections. I don't be in their chats. I don't care about nothing they got to say. The only reason why I was over there yesterday is because Bomb was over there, and I pretty much wanted to slap down Mr. Fantastic because his remedial ass be acting like he a nigga, but he really not. He got a whole lot of insecurities, and I just want to call him on the stuff, whatever, right? Because I can. Anyway, I want to talk to that lane change, aka Game Changer, as well. But every time I popped up in the stream, they would pop off real fast, right? I guess they were scared. It's understandable. They don't want this dragging on them anyway. What is his name? Fantasia. He thought he could handle it. Well, clearly he couldn't, but it is what it is. Okay. Jessica X with her lame ass thought she could handle it. Every time I popped up, she popped down. But she twerking in all these manosphere chats. The reason why she got checked yesterday. Okay. I'm a hater. Thank you for saying that, Jerome Whiteside. Please stay on the line. This is the reason for the stream, y'all. Okay. So the thing that's going around here, so Game Changer did a video last night, right? So in Game Changer's video, he said that we was pretty much jealous of Jessica X. We're jealous of a whole avatar. That avatar they be getting off on and then put on a pedestal above the other men. They have broken ranks of the black manosphere and chosen to uplift the avatar. They say she's a black woman. I say she a whole pale pink Pepper the Pig. That's what I say she is, but she running game on them, right? So, but they say the reason why we were talking about it yesterday is because we were hating and we were clout chasing. Mr. Fantastic said that, now, y'all know my channel is organic, right? My channel is organic. I don't have to buy subs, okay? So he said my subs was bought. Now, if you will go to Snopes, I think it's SNOPES, you go to that website and they have people's YouTube's account, right? Now, if you have bought subscribers, your subscriber count will be different from a subscriber count on the Snopes page, right? So, Mr. Fantastic, since you want a front, nigga, why don't you go to that page and tell me if my channel is organic or not? See, your ass can't understand my content just like a lot of people can't because it's above your head, okay? So when I want to come over here, however, in beef, which is or be messy, which is what I'm doing now, because I'm good at this. I'm good at beefing. I'm good at being messy. I'm good at roasting and gagging. But I do put out actual content, unlike you and Lane Changer over there. Okay, I'm just saying. But anyway, her too general, so they twerking. So moving right along. I just had to put that on the side though, because the nigga tried to say he had the gall to say that I bought every one of my subscribers. Y'all, can y'all believe that? This lame ass nigga. Anyway, okay, so check it out. So as now I never paid attention to this Jessica X chick because, like I said, I don't twerk around in these manosphere chats. I have no need to. I don't pay attention to nothing these clowns say because they all lame to me. I mean, Mr. Fantastic, her #1 general, her ace Boom Coon, he's so thirsty for attention because he's so ugly. He's been ugly all his life. That's why he backpedaling and pussy popping for this whole avatar, right? They don't know what's behind the avatar. I say the avatar is a whole British a Pepper the Pig looking chick sitting behind the computer all day eating fish and chips. Okay, that's what I say it is. You know what I mean? And then y'all check out the thumbnail after I upload the video because we're gonna see the transformation from avatar to avatar, right? It's incredible. Y'all gotta wait. I'm gonna put it together after the stream, right? So they don't know what this is. They twerking. They turn up the whole black manosphere. They ripping it down the middle for an avatar, right? And so I find it fascinating. So, but when you say I'm the one that's cloud chasing and I'm the one that's hating, even though I don't seek validation from any of you clowns, because I can't take none of y'all seriously anyway, because all of y'all are lame, all of y'all are whole jokes, and I can't take, even your own people can't take you seriously. Okay, but check it out. Hey, Cass, so basically saying she looks like you. Nah, baby, she don't look like me. I'm a whole black woman over here. Okay, I know who I am. I don't have to Photoshop nothing. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, you go. I'm going to let you twerk for a while, Jerome, because I got something for you, homeboy. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing what a lot of people don't get. When you go roast and gag somebody, what you do is you go find actual videos of people that are not you because they are saying that you are hating and that you are jealous and whatever else. That's what they're saying about the sisterhood, right? So we was up there getting a girl all the way together yesterday, her and her generals, because we're jealous, okay? Even though me in particular, I don't twerk in none of them chats. Like, I don't have a ninja. Like, who are they? Like, y'all whole lame nigga. Let me tell you about this game changer real fast. I want him to step on any stream I'm on in the future, because this Steve Urkel sounding and probably looking like nigga, that's got a whole lot of stuff to say, right? Nigga, you a whole Steve Urkel behind the screen, right? We can tell by the way you sound that you a nerd. And Mr. Fantastic, he was one of them little ugly kids that was always bullied on all of his life. He was he used his roasting and gagging as a defense mechanism, right? He was triggered. He was in his fifties yesterday simply because I was telling him the truth. Okay, but anyway, I digress. This is what I got for y'all today. Now, see, this is how you put somebody in their place when they say that the women are hating on Jessica X. Number one, some of you niggas is so thirsty, you need to drink a whole tub of bath water because y'all thirst trapping over a whole avatar. Y'all don't know what this Anglo look like, okay? And I'm sure you wouldn't care anyway, because she is, as long as you're so thirsty for attention, you're so thirsty for validation. Do you see what I'm saying? You just any old kind of person that's going to speak up for you, Black Manosphere, that's who you're going to support. But my thing is, what the hell Kendra D feel about this? Now, if I was Kendra D, because Kendra D been doing this far way before Jessica X, right? So shouldn't Kendra D be, if anybody's going to be crowned king of the Black Manosphere, shouldn't it be Kendra D? I'm just saying, because Kendra D been putting in work, right? So I guess they saying Kendra D is jealous too, right? There are other women, there are a whole lot of pick-me manosphere queens twerking around here, right? So all of them evidently are bowing down to the avatar, right? So anyway, I got to thinking, what do the men think about this? Or are they all in support of this chick? Do they all bow down and worship at the avatar's feet? I mean, is her feet even showing in the avatar? Like what is really going on, right? So anyway, I found a couple of videos I'm going to play for y'all because, like I said, since I'm a hater, since the sisterhood is a hater, and we was trying to warn you guys that, hey, this chick is Like, she whole catfishing y'all, right? She a whole catfish. But of course, they're not going to listen to us because we're jealous, because they believe and they would rather, believe in the fantasy or the fairy tale, right? Okay, so don't listen to us, because I don't twerk over her anyway. I'm not in your chest. I don't take none of you niggas seriously. I don't care where you give your money, who you give your support to, who you put on the pedestal. I'm just being messy. Everybody know that Miss Libby don't twerk over there. Anyway, but I want to know what the men thought about Jessica X. Okay? Because it's easy to say the sisterhood is jealous of this clown. Okay? KD is OG manosphere. These little Child, check it out. Like I said, I want to see what some of the men had to say about Jessica X being put on a pedestal, right? Not me. Hey, Chris. Miller said, there's no way anyone is jealous of Jessica X. We ADOS already know what she... Thank you. You're right about that. We already know, Miller, right? And we expressed that yesterday. And they were in their fifis and say we were jealous, we were haters. So, okay. All right, but all I say is, since we're such a hater, and since there's such a controversy, and then, why don't she just calm up? But see, here's the thing. They don't want her to calm up, because if she calms up, it will destroy the fantasy. They are whole thirst trapping, and it's like they looking at some kind of porno movie off of this avatar, right? So they're getting off on the avatar. They like the mystery. They like the intrigue. They like to get up on the panels and twerk for her and backpedal and pussy bop for her. You see what I'm saying? Exactly, Irvy's Queen. It's impossible to be jealous of someone you've never seen, but okay, we're going to let them have it. Oh, no. Okay, so we can't see her. So are we jealous of the avatar, or are we jealous of of her voice? Because they said we was jealous of her voice. And so we supposed to be jealous of a chick or dude that sound like Mary Poppins or something. Like, is that what we doing here? Like, curious minds want to know. But anyway, like I said, I want you guys to hear what some of the OG, if you will, like I think Ernest Queen said, some of these other manosphere dudes think about this chick, right? Because it don't matter what we black women think about the chick, because they don't like us anyway, okay? And evidently they don't even like Kendra D, that's been twerking for the black manosphere way before these other chicks came along, okay? I went on the side note, that other pick me by the name of, that was kissing her feet. What's her girl's name? What is her name? Shoot, I can't even think of the lame girl's name. Taylor Scott said, I'm tired of every time you have an opinion about someone and talking points, you get accused of being jealous. It is so tight, it's so lame. Okay, check it out. What is our girl's name? I forgot what girl say. I think Sister George or something like that. So she was up on Game Changer, Lane Change, up on that chat, right? Because she was twerking in Bob Cherry's chat, and somebody finally deleted her. You don't go in somebody else's chat, number one, and promote somebody else's channel, somebody else's channel's live stream, when the content creator under the comment section of that video is still live. Why would you do that? That's disrespect. That is your... Okay, guys, so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to what some of the black men that don't agree with Jessica X have to say about her, because like I said, all the black men over there in the black manosphere, whether in the black manosphere or not, they don't appreciate the black manosphere, getting behind the following behind the matriarchy, where they are supposed to be directly opposed to the matriarchy. Okay, they don't like women, but now they're following a woman. Really? Hey, let's be real. Say, leave the fish and chips out of it. Child. Nisha said, Jessica is showing that the Pygmisha spirit is far and wide. Okay, we need to have a global exorcism. You're a mess, Nisha. They can have a man that says, rebuke the Pygmisha spirit in the name of the many-faced God. I heard that. Hey, Clark. So anyway, let me fast forward. To what some of the guys had to say in his first video. I think it's on what's his name's channel.
Red's the bad guy.
You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna say about the guys that don't agree with her either? That's what I'm anxious to hear. So anyway, I digress. So let's listen. Take a listen.
So messy.
Right? So, no, we're not talking about the dudes. No, we're talking about the dudes. No, nobody's talking about the yes. I'm not talking about the dudes. We're talking about the dudes. I'm actually going to be able to get a chance to speak. Or do I? Go ahead. Y'all hit the water so I can hear it good. I'm trying to get a word in. I'm muted. Go ahead. Right? So you have been talking about me for months on this channel. In fact, the first time that I came over here is because you were talking about it. You're delusional. And no, you were. No, you're delusional. Oh, should I go back? Oh my God. Oh, this is ridiculous. Rain. Leave it alone. Right? I mean, it's like somebody said really just in one night you would jump on 5 guys panel and then the next day you'll be like, oh my God, these 5 guys are talking about me. Because you keep fucking moving your ass around town from panel to goddamn panel. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're just talking about me. Say your ass to home. Oh my God, you were here. Yeah, I'm here. You were here. You were just somewhere else. Something to say. You were just on another man. You were just on another man's channel 2 hours ago. And then before that, you were on another man's channel. What's the problem? There's no problem. But the problem is you say, well, all these guys are talking about me because you're just skimming your ass from house to house around town. But the difference is, right, I'm actually cool with the people over there. Don't be like you're just at home knitting fucking scarves or something. The guys are just talking about, you're jumping your ass around town from house to house, from panel to panel.
Talking for attention.
It's okay. It's fine. Oh my God. Because you're slinging ass around town. You're throwing ass around town.
Did y'all hear him say she was slinging ass from platform to platform? That's right. Everybody can get dragged around here. The video, the audio is low, man.
claim I was doing to you.
Okay, go ahead.
It's hypocrisy. So what I'm saying is this. I'm going to tell you the things that you did that were wrong. Number one, that BS you did with Super Slide, that was wrong. That was enough in itself. Now, and then other things is that whenever you talked about American women, in the manner in which you talked about black females, okay, I think that's wrong. Number one, you've never been here. Never interacted as far as I know to black females. In the continental American, the United States, you've never been here. You have no right to criticize black Americans or American culture. That's just like me doing content on black British citizens, and I've never came into contact with them. And I know very little just based on what I see on social media and on YouTube and other platforms. So yes, I have issues with that. Just like, and not only do I have issues with you with that, I also have issues with Baba Tunde doing the same shit that I had to debate on him about the same thing. You have to talk about the content on black Americans if you don't even have legitimate contact with them. And then I got criticized for saying stuff about women of other countries, and then the first thing that came up, Pizaro, where's your passport? Okay, well, Baba Tunde, where's your passport to the United States? Jessica X, where's your passport to the United States? Oh, I don't have one. But all of a sudden, the rules are different for Pizaro and black Americans. But it's different. Dig around, listen, dig around.
So that's all the content creator played of that video. So you guys can tell that everybody is not falling for the okie doke when it comes to this. Hey Chopper, how you doing? I agree with him too, Chopper. I do too. You know what I mean? So when they say that us black women, are hating on Jessica X, what do you have to say to the men of the black manosphere that don't appreciate what she's doing, how she's moving, and what she's saying? Okay? So there's also another video that I found of another guy that's playing some more audio. Well, he's doing some commentary as to the effery, and the shenanigans and the simping, that is going on when it comes to this avatar, right? So we're going to play that video. Let me find that video right here. Okay. The title is this video. Let me get it. Let me cue it up for you guys. I'm going to get right into it. So the title of this video is titled, it's from a channel called Black Male First Media, but the title is Black Male First, ... Jessica X proves the lack of principles in the black manosphere. Okay? So we're going to see that I'm playing these videos for you guys because, like I said, on our video yesterday, and JV can vouch for me because JV was there. A whole lot of people was there that's on this live stream right now. They said that us black women, we're jealous of that avatar over there. Okay? We're jealous of her. So my thing is, game changer, lane changer. See, he did a video called the Council of Blackness, talking about some about a black card. He real goofy, he real lame, and he real basic to the point to where he want to say he is a BDSMer. Ninja, Urkel, you don't know nothing about BDSM. Okay, you're a whole lame. Have you ever even been to a BDSM point? Anyway, I wanted him to stay his ass on that chat yesterday so I could question him about this type of uffery. Anyway, thank you, JV. JV said yes, they did say that. So let's hear, because we women are hating. Okay, we're hating, even though we're not manosphere mammies over here. Okay, we're not Sister George or Jessica X or shoot Kendra D, which, like I said, should have the crown. All right, if anybody should be called the king of the black manosphere, it should be Kendra D, because she done put in the work.
Okay? But y'all can't give Kendra D that crown. Y'all can't put Kendra D on that pedestal. Why? Because she is a black woman. Okay? As opposed to this avatar that y'all getting off on, and it ain't nothing but a big fat Pepper the Pig sitting over there in the UK. Getting her whole life by having you black fools run around and chase behind the whole avatar. You know what I mean? I bet she's some big, pimply face, grease oozing out of her pus bumps looking chick over there. Okay, anyway, I digress. But here we go. Let's roll the tape. This is what another guy has to say about Jessica X in invading the Black Manosphere space. Okay. All right, here we go. Hold on 1 second.
So, fellas, you are now tuned in to the Black Male First Media Channel, the #1 source of news.
These guys don't talk up loud enough.
Involving black men.
Y'all hit the one if I can hear this video.
Mr. Tricks-a-lot. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. And make sure that you share this video because brothers really need to hear this, especially brothers around the Black Manosphere or this small black male YouTube space. And if you're looking at the title, because I don't have a screen up, you'll know that this video is going to be talking about Jessica X. Okay? And this video is going to be a referendum on the lack of principled black male content creators. Okay? It's a referendum on guys like O'Shea, guys like Obsidian, guys like Kevin Samuels, the larger black male content creators compromising. Even Angry Man be up there compromising for these daggles. And this is the result. Jessica X recently did a show on Angela Stanton. And there was, and Tommy Sotomayor actually came on the show along with some white boy. Now, the white boy is causing a stir in the Black Manosphere because he said some things on another show, but he didn't really say anything too outrageous on this live stream, except outside of what he was saying about black people need to be like Nazi Germans. He actually inferred that. He didn't directly say black people should be like Nazis, but he inferred it. But anyways, but my first observation of this live stream was just that there's way too many credible black male content creators. There's way too many credible content creators in this space on her panel, you guys. Way too many.
Can't count on
Have you noticed?
take
And
more pics
that's just the thing.
because she
Tommy
isn't the woman in the
Sotomayor
pics. I agree.
came on her
And
show,
that's why she
but
hates
I've never
women
seen
that
Tommy
can
Sotomayor
count.
come on anybody
They can
else's
show
show
themselves. They are no
within this space.
attracting.
I've never heard of any instance where he came on O'Shea's live stream panel. If he has, you guys let me know in the comment section. If he has been on any large platform in this space, let me know. But I have never seen it in my 3 years or so of roaming around this space. I've never seen it. But he came on her channel and she just broke 2,000 subscribers. So to me, that indicates the lack of respect for this sector, you guys. And it's our fault because the simps and the content creators are validating a female like this rather than, one, checking her, and two, checking Tommy for making an appearance on her show but not kissing the ring of some of the bigger content creators. Okay? And that's the fault of the bigger content creators for not calling him out on that as well. But I just made that observation. I think there's way too many guys validating her platform. And I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, but I mean, if you keep on validating her, eventually she's going to become bigger than the black men that this space was even intended for. Okay? Okay, so my next observation is not only did Negroes validate her with views and subscribers and and being on her panels. But Negroes were also, I noticed there were some Negroes on her panel simping and calling her the king of the black manosphere.
Did y'all hear that? He said that there was Negroes on the panel calling her the king of the black manosphere. Hence the title of the video. That is where I got that from. I heard that from this guy right here. Because like I said, I don't twerk around in those chats. How should I know? You see what I'm saying? And so the artifact, I don't know who this is, says the Jessica X hype can't be lived up to. When she cams up, many will be disappointed no matter what. In the first place, they're making excuses for her not to cam up. See, the thing is, they don't want her to cam up. She don't want to be doxxed, okay? Because she said on Game Changers stream last night that she got 2 calls from over here in America, because y'all know she over there in Britain or wherever, right? From across the pond. She all the way over there, and they simping and twerking for her all the way over here, okay? But she said she got 2, she put up her, she was advertising her Instagram account or something like that, and she got 2 calls from America. She says she's not going to cam up because she don't want to be doxxed and she don't want nobody calling her job. I'm thinking, bitch, who the hell is going to call your job all the way from over here to over there? Do you really think you that special for somebody to go through all of that? I mean, really? I think she lied about that too, JD. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, he meant it. Evidently, he meant what he said. You know what I mean? Because like I say, the guys that are complaining about this chick, they are true to the rhetoric. You see what I'm saying? They are not appreciating other guys defending her and propping her up and putting her on the pedestal. So that's where it came from. So he calling them simps. They ain't good with it. Do you see what I'm saying? This community full of tech guys. I'm sure she did get a call. Ain't no telling. But let me rewind that little part back. But her story is she don't want to cam up, right? Because she don't want to get doxxed. That's her excuse for it, right? And I say her reasoning for not camming up, because number one, she can't live up to the hype, number one, of all those fake photoshopped avatars. The avatars get lighter and lighter. Like I said, y'all be sure to check out this thumbnail when this video uploads. I don't know how to put the thumbnail on a StreamYard video beforehand, but I'm going to put it up after, and you're going to see the progression, the difference in the avatars from this chick, okay? I'm just saying, the proof is in the pudding. These are pictures that she put out. But anyway, let's listen to that little bit again. And she don't want to cam up. The reason why she don't want to cam up is not because she thinks she's going to be doxxed. It's because she knows if she cam up, they're going to see that she a whole Pepper the Pig over there. Was it Aries Queen said she got pig hands? I can believe it, Aries Queen. Evidently, somebody must have seen her hands. But let's listen to this little part again. Let me rewind it just a little taste so you can hear what they call her, okay? So let me start about right here.
You guys what to do, but I mean, if you keep on validating her, eventually she's going to become bigger than the black men that this space was even intended for. Okay. So my next observation is not only did Negroes validate her with views and subscribers and being on her panels, but Negroes were also. I noticed there were some Negroes on her panel simping and calling her the king of the black manosphere. There's no way, you guys. There's absolutely no way that Richard Cooper or Rollo Tomasi, hell, even the 21 convention, who's doing a little bit of simping, they would never bring a white woman on their platform and call her king of the man.
Y'all heard him call her a white woman?
Or king of their white boy section. They would never do that. This content creator, Asian content creator who makes content for Asian males named Zach Hussein, is a conservative pro-Asian male commentator. Oh, wow. He would never bring an Asian woman on his platform
and
say that Asian woman is king of the Asian manosphere. Negroes talk about getting out of the matriarchy and being
No, let me pause right here. The artifact My accent is Southern. I have a real strong Southern accent. That's the type of accent I have. They say I sound like a slave, as if any of them has ever heard of what I don't even know what a slave sounds like, but that's the accent that you hear.
That's protect the avatar because they want people
said
to
she
think
got pig hands
that
from
mixed
one of the
chick,
men. Oh,
like,
did you?
you know,
Child,
everybody knows she ain't eating eggs. I know that's right, Cleopatra.
You know what, honey? Let's continue. I just want to pause and answer that question. Let's continue.
By SPM. And the first time they get in front of a pretty woman, or at least what looks to be a pretty woman, they start simping. Can we just be honest?
Oh, Avatar.
Can we just be honest about this whole red pill thing? A lot of these Negroes, 95% of these Negroes, were never red pill or whatever 4-letter acronym they claim to be to begin with.
Right.
Facts.
And a friend of mine's named Will Hunter, and I'm hoping that Will Hunter gets on this YouTube thing one day for real and start spitting that hot fire. But Will Hunter was telling me that a lot of these dudes just want a better place in a hierarchy. They don't like their place as it stands right now in relations to Pookie, and they just want a better place on the hierarchy of the Daggle-sphere, okay? In the Daggle matriarchy. That's all they want. And that's what
And I would have to agree with him there as it pertains to Mr. Fantastic and Game Changer and whoever it was that was twerking around for that chick when she was promoting the chat that he did in response to Bomb Cherry's chat last night. I would have to agree with that. Like I told y'all, Mr. Fantastic, he's so insecure and ugly for life and was probably picked on as a kid about how ugly he was. That's the reason why he's going so hard for this chick, because he thinks in his mind that she is accepting of his ugly ass. Okay, that's why he's twerking so hard for her. But anyway, let's continue. He sure is, JV. I agree. Let's continue.
Seeing with these Negroes validating her by calling her the king of the Black Manosphere. No way other groups of men would ever validate a woman like that. But it's only these Negroes that would do something like that. Now, of course, men.
Like I said, what about Kendra D? She been putting in work for a while. Do you see what I'm saying? He sure did, Taylor Scott. He got clowned his whole life as an ugly duckling. He sure did. That's why he was triggered yesterday when I started calling him ugly. He was having a whole meltdown and couldn't take it. Okay. She said, yeah, and they lied when Uppity Unicorn came in to clear her name with her. Oh, is that right? Oh, wow. I heard something about that yesterday. I really can't remember what it was, but I heard something about that too, DC. Anyway, y'all, let's continue.
Tomorrow is my guy. He was on the panel too. So some of this criticism somewhat goes to him, but at the same time,
Man of Tomorrow was also on Game Changers chat last night, standing behind Pepper the Pig over there. Let's continue.
Up there, overly validating her and calling her things like king of the Black Manosphere. He wasn't saying that. He said what he had to say for like 20 minutes and got out. But the rest of these Negroes, man, they was up there just overselling the validation. Like, giving her more validation was going to curry up more favor and potentially give them a chance at getting in her draws. Okay? So another observation that I made is that, I talked about this white boy that came on her panel. This dude is named Andrew Jackson. Now,
this the good part. But the person that's talking is somebody by the name of DC Purple Diva. This person's video, his name is Black Male First Media. I had never heard of these. Hey, Joe, I don't know anything about these guys, but I had to do a little quick research, a little quick scan as pertains to what was going on with this avatar titled Jessica X, simply because of Bomb Cherry's live stream yesterday. Because I said months ago I was on Taz's channel and she popped on and I forgot what the topic was, but I put her in a place, shouted her down. She likes to play word games with people. Her privilege. You know how some Anglos think that they are smarter than black people and all this and all that. That's why she kept running from me yesterday. Just let me say, but ain't nobody got time for that mess. Oh, hey, Verbal, how you doing? So anyway, y'all listen to this part. Listen to what the guy has to say happened on her channel. This is very telling. Okay, this is why I want to play the video. So y'all listen to this. Along with the fact that he said several times that several guys in the manosphere was simping and calling her king of the black manosphere. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
A lot of people were thrown off by some of the things he was saying, but I wasn't thrown off by what he was saying because I watched videos
about the white boy
YouTube section. I watched Tim Pool. I watched Vincent James. Okay. I watched Kyle Kalinske. I watched Philip DeFranco. I watched the white boy YouTubers. So when he started making his white boy talking points, I wasn't thrown aback, but a lot of you Negroes were thrown aback, and it shows me the lack of studying that you're doing over in these other sectors. You guys need to study these other sectors and their talking points and their tactics. So you're
and again, y'all, he's talking about a white boy that was on Jessica X channel on her panel. I don't know what video that was. I've never been to the Avatar's channel, and I don't plan on it. But he's talking about some white boy that was up on her panel. This is what he's talking about.
Thrown off, okay? But Jessica X never challenged this white boy on some of his suspected white supremacist talking points. And what I even noticed is that on some of his suspected white supremacist talking points, she was even agreeing with them. And instead of these Negroes who were too busy pacifying her, instead of these Negroes checking her, they were agreeing with her because they were too busy sipping and ignoring the fact that she was cozying up to basically what was a German Nazi.
Wow.
Because the white boy said it. He said, my relatives are from Germany. Okay? He said, I was on Tommy's live stream talking to him about the Nazis, and I saw that part of the live stream where he was talking to Tommy about the Nazis. And he was big upping the Nazis, you guys. He was talking up the Nazis. He was saying how cool they were.
Let me pause it. In the first place, the reason why she wasn't coming back at him for, giving any pushback to the white boy for saying what he was saying on her panel is because I told y'all, she a whole white woman. She a whole Pepper the Pig ass bitch, her own self. Okay? That's why she wasn't giving them no pushback. All right? I don't see what the problem. Why is it so hard to understand? Because they love the fantasy. They love the fairy tale. They love the fact that this imaginary black woman is caping for them. Okay? So yeah, It was on the Game Changers.
Yeah, man.
channel.
This video was from 3 months ago, man.
The name of the video, I would love to. I would go listen to it and take some excerpts out of it. Okay. I see something else. Somebody. I've been to her chat and I didn't recognize any. Is that right? Aries, I've never even been over there. I saw something else. Mama Ray said the white boy is from Tommy. Yeah, I don't go to his chat either. We all know that I can't stand Tommy Sotomayor. Ballerina says, Miss Olivia, she seems to like a hood rat. Her behavior is very revealing, like how she antagonized Uppity Unicorn. Some Americans are so enamored by foreigners that they can't pick up on it. No class, absolutely no class, trash. She a whole white Pepper the Pig. I'm not going for it. I get it. Do you see what I'm saying? I get what's going on here. It's just that, like I said, if they get it too, it's just that they love the fairy tale. Anyway, guys, let's finish this video. Hold on.
How influential their technology is around the world, which that's true. But at the same time, when you have somebody like that in a black male space, not only should you would think that somebody like Jessica X would feel an obligation to check him on that. But women, you guys got to understand, these women, these daggles aren't going to do that. This space wasn't made for her. She does not feel an obligation to check him. Okay? This space was made for black men. So black men should have the obligation. Black men should have checked her. Black men should have checked him when he said, when he was saying his suspected white supremacist talking points. Okay? And I agree with Kenneth Thomas. See, here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. You know, that white boy had way too easy access on the panel of that live stream. And I agree with Kenneth Thomas that at some point in the future, she's going to make that dude a right-hand man. Because one thing she's not addressing, whether it's intentional or unintentional, is her preferences as a man. She's not outwardly stating that her only preference are black men. So that leads me to believe that she also has a preference for white men. And that's why I agree with Kenneth Thomas that at some point, she's going to make that white boy her right-hand man. Or rather, she's going to make that white boy her zaddy. I'm telling you guys. And if you Negroes don't check her or stop messing with her, stop looking at her videos, then it's going to prove that, to me, if you don't check her now, it's going to prove that Negroes never hated Chrissy and Karazan. They never really hated Chrissy and Karazan. They just wanted a wench who would say nice things to black men. And Chrissy and Karazan absolutely refuses to do that, and that's why they hated Chrissy and Karazan. But when you get and you know, I can't really confirm if Jessica X is out there wenching like that. I can speculate, and I think my speculations are accurate. But when you get a woman like Jessica X, who's a clear wench, or who appears to be a wench, and you see that guys are not checking her on that the way that they would check Chrissy and Karazan, it's clearly because they just want a wench who would be nice to them.
Facts.
That's what it shows me. Okay? And overall, we've seen this happen over and over and over again. And Negroes don't learn. To have a cohesive black male space, we must only allow black men as the sole voices of authority. Now, someone was on another panel the other day and they said, well, do you just want us to be an echo chamber and have the same opinions and never be challenged? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that we need to be the sole voices of authorities. Even dissenting voices need to only be black male voices. I was listening to someone, okay, I already made that point. That we need to be the sole voices of authority. Sorry, you guys, I'm reading my script. And let me be clear about something. You know, even though that wouldn't be an echo chamber, having dissenting black male voices, okay, that technically wouldn't be an echo chamber. But let me just be honest about something. I would prefer an echo chamber over allowing our space to be infiltrated by outsiders like this racist white boy in Jessica X. Straight up. Black male content creators in this space, if you have a channel, a relevant channel, you need to start unwrenching these women in your live streams. Unwrench them immediately. Because that's the second step of their infiltration.
He said he don't even want to pick me's over there.
Okay?
Ooh, child, this people is crazy.
We want to ensure that a black male narrative won't just persist from the content creators, but it will be enforced in the chats as well. Opposing opinions from black men should be allowed, like I just said. All opinions from non-black males, especially women, should be banned in
those
chats.
type of black women, man, just want a.
We need to go full on populist with this, you guys.
Who gives them all the excuses in the world? I know this fight, let's be real.
And in my opinion, black male content creators in this space need to be held accountable financially. When a black male content creator gets out of line, his Patreons and donations need to be pulled. He should take a hit.
You got a whole
Furthermore, we need
manifesto,
to
though.
start demanding to see who's donating to these guys. And, you know, I get on Obsidian. I have a habit of trashing Obsidian. But I will give Obsidian credit for this. He will show you that he is transparent with his financial documents. But we got to do more in our transparency of our financial documents. We have to show who's donating to us. Because if you ask me, if a black male in this sector has more than 50% of his financial support coming from women or non-black males, that's a black male content creator that cannot be trusted. That's a guy that can't be trusted. No matter what type of populist black male talking points he's talking, if his financial support mostly comes from somewhere other than black men, he cannot be trusted.
I know that's right, Manny, right?
And we need to hold that guy accountable.
Anyway.
And the way you hold him accountable,
I thought he said something else about the chick.
You either deny financial support from non-black males, or we'll pull our support and you can just rely on them and go to their sector. That's what we need to do, you guys. That's what we need to do. We need to be like, you guys, we need to be like the Young Turks with it.
Sure.
Like the Young Turks YouTube channel with it.
How's he?
They got this.
Delegating people's donate. I know, right? MIW, they crazy. Hey, Chocolate Vixen.
We need to get the
Good afternoon.
dollar out of the black manosphere. Like
on my hoverboard, you're hustling at work. Thank you, Chocolate Vixen.
Daggle pack.
Sure. Sorry about that, y'all.
We need to get the Daggle dollar out of the black manosphere because it's corrupt.
He don't want
the black male content.
He don't want black women in the black manosphere. That's what he's talking about.
They start off with a populist message. They start getting that Daggle dollar, and
then he calling it Daggle dollar.
Guys. And then all of a sudden, once they collapse, once they start beefing with each other, someone like Jessica X rises up from the ashes, and she's inviting white supremacists on her panels.
And that's what she's doing. She's rising up.
This is what happened, and a lot of these guys like to talk about a code. Well, there's the code that I just laid out for you. Unwrench these non-black males. Ban all opinions that don't come from black males. Be financially beholden to black men. Okay? That should be the code around the black manosphere and the black male YouTube space. And we need to get the Daggle dollar out of the black manosphere.
You're talking about the black female dollar.
Jessica X is the result of allowing the Daggle dollar into the black manosphere. It causes corruption.
You want a sausage party? Just say exactly. Hey, the smart show. Exactly, Manny. You want a sausage party, just like Kevin Samuels want a sausage party.
Corrupt. Angry man, look, he's keeping up this red pill table talk. His masculine mercenaries.
Well, anyway, I just wanted y'all. I let the video play beyond him talking about Jessica X to let you guys in the beef sector, if any of you guys are still over here, listen to the ideology of the black manosphere, and also listen to the fact that some of those diehard He-Man black woman haters really don't want even Jessica X over there. They don't want to be involved with women at all, and they don't want Jessica X and no other woman twerking around in their what they're calling their black male spaces. They don't want to deal with women at all. That's how sick they are. And so that is the reason why I let the second video play, because I want you guys to hear the ideology and the rhetoric coming from those fools over there in the black manosphere. All right. And I also wanted to play, I'm into origin stories because of the fact of Pizaro playing Jessica X video last night. I want you guys give you guys some little back reference of what's been going on over there for quite a while. And I hope that the quote unquote woke sector is starting to merge with the beef sector, because it gives you a larger range of people and content creators to speak about. And so yeah, I'm glad. More power to them. Come on over here, especially that black manosphere, because they're gonna pretty much get laid to waste over here messing with the women over here, right? And so you have a lot of insecure women, and a lot of mammies, and a lot of pygmies over there twerking around in the black manosphere space. They hate themselves, so they listen to any type of rhetoric coming out of the mouths of these crazy old black men, because they wanted to be accepted by these black men that hate black women. I don't know why, but that's the mindset. Anyway, that's why I want to play this video for you guys. I know it went on a little longer than I thought it was, but thank you guys for listening to me now this afternoon. And like I said, I like origin stories, and I want you guys to give you guys some context as to what was going on in case the sector is starting to merge. And so that's why I did what I did this morning. That's why the video went on a little longer than I hoped it to. But I am going to get off of here because it is time for me. Shoot, it's after 1 o'clock where I'm living. I've been on here since what, like 10:30 or something. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thanks for being so interactive with me. Thanks for listening to me. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. You guys have a good rest of your day. Please hit the video, the like button for this video on your way out the door. If you haven't, not taking it back says, hey, Miss O, I'm late, but we'll rewind. Would love to hear the origins. Oh, thank you. Please rewind and listen to it, not taking it back. Okay, if you're interested. There's a lot of good info in it. Thank you. Let's be real. Really enjoy the live, Miss O. Have a great day. You have a great day too. Let's be real. So anyway, guys, I'm getting off here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. You guys be safe out there. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Peace. Have a great day too, NYW. Peace, y'all. Be safe. Bye.